for mediocre. This is beast mode with that workload till it's tight. They get it right before you even pay that ticket price. I push it through the days, through the pain, through the sprains. Wonder why I look unfazed. I got ice in my veins. Chill. We face.
Yo. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, man. Whenever y'all listening and or watching this, hopefully it's live. But it's your boy Big Moose Thomas here. And we on Command Central. Y'all know what it is, y'all. Y'all want to talk, we can talk, bro. But it's gonna be a long day today, man. I'm gonna send y'all the link. Feel free to come through. Drop off your comments. Let us know how, you're feeling about the team, the organization, just in general, man. Like, how y'all feeling, man? I just want to know. I just want to know how y'all feeling, bro. So, yo, let's get this going and see how we feeling. Yo, Mitch, what's good, baby? How you feeling, man? So, first off, the Commanders were 21-17, man. We fell 21-17, y'all, to the Tennessee Titans, man. And it's just not a good feeling anymore, man. It sucks. Yo, what's going on, Jeff? How you feeling, man? I mean, shouts out though. Your boy just bought a new jersey, McLaurin jersey for the Commanders. I love it. I love the stitch, love the style, love the arms on it, man. It feels nice. I like everything about it, man. But yeah, bro, it just hurts right now, bro. It hurts right now to be a fan, man. NFL.com has us rated as the worst team in football. There's nothing more you can say to that, bro. Let me send this invite out to people real quick. Okay. Alrighty. Had to tweet that out. Cool. All right. Hey, what's going on? Next, how you doing, man? Yeah, what's good with you, man? Again, y'all, if you're following me on Twitter, I'm gonna put it in the chat as well. Stop on by whenever y'all ready. Anybody who wants to talk, we're gonna talk about how we feel about the Commanders, how it's going, how you feeling as a fan, bro. I want everybody to really be able to get their frustrations out, man. I know not everybody is able to call into the radio station and all that. Yeah, I just want to make sure people's voices are heard, bro. So please, if you want to air out your frustration, man, please do it. Jeff, are we seeing the end of Ron Rivera? In the words of Gucci Mane, bitch, we might beat, bro. Because this man is being bitch made out here with talking about those other teams got quarterbacks and then backtrack immediately with how he was acting. Backtracked immediately. Said, "Oh, no, and I'm not mad at our quarterback. And I think Carson, they built around their quarterback, and we're trying to build around." Nah. You knew what you were saying, bro. You knew what you were saying. Obviously, you're trying to blame the quarterback. When let's look at the history here, man. It's not the QB, bro. I mean, is it on once a little? Yeah, he's not being schemed properly. The coaching is awful. The regime is not where it's supposed to be. Fumbled the ball. So many times when we fumbled the ball on the Sean Taylor debacle, man. I mean, it's just so many times we've messed this up. All good. Okay. Hey, I feel you. Yeah. Yo, shouts out to you, man. Hope class goes well. But yeah, man, like we've been airing out our grievances for so long, man. I just feel like we're not heard, bro. I feel like the fan base is not being heard. I feel like people are just not being able to truly have any peace, bro. Like it's not a fun franchise. Like it's not like, okay, everything's going right off the field and on the field you're just sucking. Like the Jets, who historically have had a pretty bad franchise. Um, more than not, they were the worst team in the NFL. But owners kind of kept the situations quiet, whether front page news, and they sucked, but they kind of made it fun. Was in games. We're not like the Tennessee game was the last game we were truly in. Like I never felt like we were in the Cowboys game. Let's be honest, bro. It always felt like it was going to get away from us, and it did. Eagles game, we weren't in it. I mean, come on, let's not kid ourselves here. Jacksonville had to do some strangeness to lose, and they beat themselves up, and that's how we got that. But I mean, come on again. This is not the way we're supposed to be doing things, bro. It's just not where it's supposed to be. Yo, Knight, what's good, man? How you doing, man? Yo, here's my thing. All the coaches got to go. I'm tired of people giving JDR a pass because he's the worst coach currently to perform the best of the three. Yeah, man. JDR quickly realized that hey, he was in the hot seat and he changed around just enough so that way he's the last thing we're talking about. But ain't no mistake like JDR wasn't some ass cheeks a good amount of this time, bro. I mean, let's just go down again for the people who might have forgotten how the games are looking. Currently, the Commanders were 1-4. We won to the Jaguars, lost to the Lions, lost to the Eagles, lost to the Cowboys, lost to the Titans. There you have it. We lost basically for a month straight. Oh, just about a month straight. A couple days shy of a month. We haven't seen a win. And we have a game coming on Thursday. Short week. How do we do this, man? I'm just trying to figure out how people are going to feel like they are, man. I mean, honestly, though, the Commanders will be a better team. This how the collapse. They need to clean everything out of the organization. Yeah, I mean, it's worse because exactly. Okay, so the worst thing that happened to Ron Rivera this season outside of his organization was honestly was the Giants going 4-1. That was the worst thing that could have happened to Ron Rivera, and damn it did. Because at the beginning of the season, we said, hey, we got the Giants to fall back on. This doesn't work right. And the Giants are winning. Are they doing it in a pretty fashion? Fuck no, but who is, bro? It's the goddamn NFL, bro. It's hard to win pretty. Very few people do it consistently at that point. And no, that London game went down to the wire. Amazing play for Saquon coming back. And goddamn it, they did what they're supposed to do, and they won the fucking game. At the end of the day, I do not care how close the game was. I don't care what you want to say. I don't care if you want to be like, oh, we almost don't count. It's wins and motherfucking losses. It's W's and L's, bro. And all you want to have is the more W's as possible than L's. And the Commanders do not. We are 1-4. Exactly. The Giants have turned it around in one season. This is a new coach. Bam McAdoo shit could not do a damn thing. Come in with a new coach and look what's going on, Ray. Got it going right, man. First time since 1940, a defensive unit only has one turnover in the first 5 games to start the season. Currently 25th in overall points allowed per game. And outside of Philly, what good offense have we played? Diddly jack shit, bro. Okay. And that's crazy because I don't believe that the Giants are the worst 4-1 team. I believe they're 4-1. Let's stop with that. Who's the worst winning team? They're fucking winning. That's the name of the game. That's where fans get excited. That's where fans come out. That's what fans support. They buy merch. They show up when you're winning. This is a reward system here, like most of life. If you suck at your job, you deserve to get fired. When you're good, you deserve money. And when you're very good, you deserve more money. But we got a guy getting paid $28 million who's looking worse than the guy who's getting paid for. And honestly, I think Heineke's contract, he might be getting paid 1.5. Chase Young is supposed to be coming back. That's the one guy that you can lean on. And again, these are not franchise saviors. He's just going to be a good player. Hopefully he has an amazing season, but he's not Superman. Yes, our offense isn't helping our defense at all. and they're getting tired. But JDR still decides the scheme and the players on the field. Yes, but the way they're doing it right now is just we haven't played complimentary football since I seen Kirk, maybe. All right, just writing a message out for people. Again, links in the chat. Stop on by if you can, man. Let's talk, bro. Again, I want y'all to be able to air out y'all grievances. How y'all feeling? Um, this right here is just a crazy feeling of how bad a team can be and how close we are to good teams. I've noticed that, man. The Giants are right up the road. Philly's right up the road. Cowboys fans are everywhere. The Ravens are literally right up the road. And you sitting here 1-4? It's not gonna work, buddy. In the DC market, the game that had the most views on it was the Cowboys versus the Rams. And they played at 425. God damn it. What more can we do to tell Snyder it ain't working out with you, bro? And miss me with all that, oh, it ain't Snyder, man. Snyder gonna be, man, we gotta start worrying about that. No, bro. He is the constant in the ass of this team, and the suckage and the abomination that we call the Washington Redskin football team Commanders. He is the constant through all three regimes. He is the constant since 1998. He is the constant since going to the second round since 2005. He is the constant since going through countless quarterbacks. He is the constant since the $100 million Albert Haynesworth deal that you had to pay him out $61 million. He is the constant since you let go of Kirk Cousins for a third rounder, since you let go of Trent Williams for a third rounder, since you let go of Brandon Scherf for a third rounder, since you let go. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, it just doesn't stop, bro. It really is like really bad right now, bro. I mean, I can't tell you how bad this is, like from an organization standpoint, because the game that we see here is a result of the organization. It's just truly what bad leadership and what bad management and what bad coaching looks like. You get a shit product on the field to the point I can't even talk to you what's bad on the field because the only glimpses of light that we see on the field, honestly and truthfully, the glimpses of light that we see on this field, it's from the God-given ability of these players. But with that, you're supposed to match up with coaching, and that is the scheme, and that's how you win games. And we do not have that. We do not have that. Like, we don't have the elite coaching. We don't even have good coaching. With good coaching, you should be a 500 team right now. Actually, with good coaching, you could be 2-3. With good coaching and a subpar offensive line, you could be 2-3. There's no reason why we should have lost that game. There was all the ability on the field to win that game. Roger, what's going on, man? Again, y'all, link is there. Stop on by if y'all want to talk, man. Yeah, it's a song about this, man. Steve Spurrier killed this team in the roster, and we never been able to recover since then. Ugh. The Steve Spurrier days were bad. That was a bad pick because you were getting a name. And as we know, that boy Snyder is one vain motherfucker, and he loves a name. That boy probably wear Gucci flip-flops, probably got a Goyard full collection, probably got some other shit. I ain't the dollars on the damn t-shirt. Shit like that, bro. But yo, you know who's beating him? You want to know who's really beating Snyder right now? Jerry Jones that probably eats McDonald's twice a week. The Philly owner who's just having cheesesteaks and enjoying his dinner. And yeah, do those guys like expensive shit? Absolutely. But you know what they're not chasing? They're not chasing fucking names. We're getting their trash. What made you think it was a good decision to let your coach go get Donovan McNabb? Huh? You took Philly scraps? Made him a captain? Fuck out of here, yo. I was surprised we didn't get Eli on the way out. Like, and with Wentz, did Wentz get a bad rap in Indianapolis due to the health protocols of that season? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's be real. He definitely did. I'm not seeing anything about being distant and all that. I'm not seeing that side of him. But is the ability still in question? Is the physical ability still in question? Yes. Why are you getting a happy feet in the pocket? Why are you taking 7-step drop backs? Why are you not telling your coaches you need somebody in the backfield in order for you to feel comfortable on your blind side? Why are you not expressing that, hey, I cannot sit back and shotgun on these plays. We need a press. Why are you not being the leader on the team? Why are you just taking direction and executing out? There you go, man. Yo, further, what's good, man? Exactly. I don't know how we can be better. I don't know what this organization needs to do in order to have success besides get rid of that owner. The owner needs to recognize it's not going to work out with you, bro. You're not cut out for the NFL. You have been on the decline for 24 years. For 24 years, you've been on the decline, man. Philly, what's good, bro? Snyder, you've been on the decline for 24 years. And now you have possibly the most talented squad you ever had, and they are 1-4. You have a perennial Pro Bowler in John Allen, top 10 in his position. Deron Payne, top 20. You have a very good edge rusher in Montez Sweat, who had a breakout game. You have Chase Young, Defensive Rookie of the Year 2020. You have a 7th-round wonder in Cam Curl. You have an up-and-coming guy in Derek Forrest. You have a top 15 wide receiver in Terry McLaurin. You have an amazing running back in Antonio Gibson, who's consistently 1,000-yard all-purpose back. And then you have another one that complements him in J.D. McKissick. You have a successful conversion from quarterback to tight end in Logan Thomas, a very serviceable top 30 tight end. And when I say top 30, that means that he is a starting tight end. So you have starting caliber tight ends. And yet, when you did that, there you go. And yet, you're 1-4. And the football in you doesn't look and say, you know what? I have way too much talent here. I know these people will be good on other teams. This coaching staff is not doing what they're supposed to do. I need to find the talent to get this right. Rivera, this is not working. What do we need to change? Before I change you, what do we need to change? You got rid of your D-line coach, right? Okay. And they was playing ass cheeks for the first half of the season. And are they doing better? They're doing their job against shitty teams. Tennessee is not a top tier attack, especially their front line. And you took advantage of that, which you're supposed to. And to that, I do give you credit. But then we have a stupid roughing the passer call. Excuse me, the call was stupid. It was a stupid play. And yet we still can't manage big plays, in which we have one that ultimately led to a touchdown. The go-ahead touchdown. What more can you do for that? Also, you have an amazing O-line coach, John Masco, who everybody wants and everybody reveres. And then we go to the other side, you give him nothing to work with. Because you let go and not trade, you let go your number one in the league, and Trent Williams at his position, and number two in the league at his position, and Brandon Scherf. You let them two go. They up and fucking out like a fart in the wind. You just let them go. You let them two go like a fucking nut. And now you got post-nut clarity, and you realize you ain't got shit on that O-line. Trey Turner's laughable. Andrew Norwell's laughable. And you have decent rotational backups that are not meant to be starters. And that's what you asked for in the NFL. But now you're forcing these people to be starters. Clay, what's going on with you, man? How you feeling? Again, you're asking these people to be starters. Casey Toohill out. Wes Schweitzer dealing with an issue, trying to come back. It's just not working, man. Seats are empty. That game was Like, we saw how bad it was in there. We saw the emptiness of the bowl. This is the bowl. It's not the nosebleeds. We're talking about seats in the 100 sections empty. Almost whole sections empty throughout the game. What more can we do? How can we get this out, man? How can we get Snyder out? What are some ideas that y'all have with this? Because he's not going to leave on his own. He's still making money. He's part of a league. With that, he gets shares from 31 other teams. He gets money from 31 other teams. When the Rams do good, he gets a kickback. When the Chiefs do good, he gets a kickback. TV rights deals are for the league. Like, what's going on? Hey, y'all, I got a beautiful guest in the building, man. One of the greatest of what he does, bro. All right, a legend right here in the making, man. Give it up for Cole's Cowboy, y'all. Sir, what's going on today, man?
What's up, man? Hey, I had to check up on you, man. I had to make sure you good, bro.
Hey, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel, bro. I don't.
Hey, let me just say this, man.
Go ahead, man. The floor is yours, man.
You know what I'm saying? In 2020, I was in your shoes, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had the worst defense in NFL history, in franchise history. We've been a franchise since 1960. We beat them guys. And then the next year we had you know what I'm saying, we got Parsons, and you know what I'm saying, we got a better, coaching staff, and things took off. So hey, you never know what's gonna happen next year, man.
So let me ask y'all something. Y'all had a historically bad defense in 2020.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben DiNucci at quarterback. We remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. A JMU Duke for my fiance with the school. So I had to watch for him. Wasn't a pretty sight. He out the league, actually. Hey. All right. So then the year before that, y'all were good, though, right?
Yeah. We was decent,
And the year before that, y'all was decent.
Yeah.
Zeke was working on it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what we're saying is that we were up. We got hurt. We played down. We realized the mistakes we were making, and then got back up.
Right.
And now y'all 4-1 with a backup.
Hey, and I have like zero expectations. Zero expectations of being 4-1, by the way. After week one.
Cole, hear me out. We are 1-4. We haven't been to the second round of the playoffs since 2006. What were you doing in 2006? People still had on tall tees, listening to DJ Unk walk it out.
Oh yeah, good old days, man.
All right, people was still listening to Mike Jones' heavy rotation.
Yeah, we was mixing tapes on LimeWire at that time.
There you go. We talking about the days in Atlanta where Atlanta wasn't even on top yet. Atlanta wasn't even think about it. Atlanta wasn't even on top yet when it came to rap, bro. Anybody know no Future, no Migos? We was riding around listening to D4L, laughing, tapping. Okay. Since then,
chicken noodle soup, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And then before then, you was still garbage. You just had one decent season. So we've been garbage since '98, but this is frustrating, man. Like, what are we supposed to do? And again, the Cowboys are consistently front runners in the NFC East. Now, we haven't had a back-to-back since 2007, 2008. That's understandable. But the Cowboys are getting it done. This boy, Jerry, has been drafting phenomenally for years. I mean, the Zeke deal is not looking that great in 2020 hindsight, but the rookie Zeke that y'all got was amazing, okay? Yeah. And when you paired the rookie Zeke with that deck, it was electric at that point. So what do? Y'all still drafted back in Pollard to make sure, because, hey, I got to make sure I get it. And now Pollard is coming up to be the front runner, and Zeke is still being decent. Everybody was saying Zeke is done. He's still putting in 1,000-yard seasons out here, but the boy ain't done. It's just they got a dual-headed monster now. CeeDee Lamb, drafted. Okay, Amari Cooper, you got the use. You couldn't make the money work. All good. So then y'all go get Gallup. Like, come on, man. Y'all doing good, bro. Y'all drafting properly.
But y'all draft the players good, too. Y'all have good weapons.
But where do they go? Again, like I said, Trent Richardson, #1 gone.
Y'all drafted well. It's just the fact that y'all are not coaching them well. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not coaching them well. And one thing that they want, and I will say, let me take the draft. The draft, y'all focus. Y'all have a defensive coach that's in charge of being a GM as well. Correct? He's making GM moves. He is focused too much on building a defensive line instead of building an offensive line. This ain't the
80s, bro.
When you win in the trenches, man, you win on both sides of the trenches. If you got no offensive line, you're not going. And you already got a quarterback that has PTSD every week, that freezes every time he tried. Now he made a good. I didn't watch the whole game, but I saw a highlight. He made a great throw to Brown.
Yeah,
a great throw. Beautiful.
That was it, though. Like, if he saw those 2 catches, those were the 2 scores of the game. It was out of the field goal. So you got 14 in the field goal. That's it.
Yeah.
That's not
like he just don't get that clutch moment no more. He used to have it. He's just gone.
Rivera playing like are we still in the 80s and 90s?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm gonna keep a defense so stacked that, hey, I can win 16-8. I can win 21-15. You can't do that no more, man. And it's modern day NFL. You guarantee 3 touchdowns and a field goal. Damn near.
Unless you got
you guarantee.
That's Ravens defense. At least you got a dominant defense that ain't giving up nothing. You can get away with it. That's what we doing. We be getting away with it because we've been holding teams down. But we'll see how we are Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I just saw, I just went to Philly 500. We talked about that, but
yeah, hey. I mean, that Philly game gonna be crazy, bro. I expect that to be the best game of the week. I hope it is. I don't want to see a lopsided victory either way. I do want to see a duke it out, man. I want to see a strong game on all fronts for that game, bro. That should be.
It's gonna be good. But let me tell you something. Thursday night, y'all gonna win, bro. And that's the bad part about it, because y'all are down so bad. Y'all like ready to like throw in the towel. And then here come Thursday, y'all play the Bears that are horrible. Like they have nothing. Like this is the game that y'all probably like, man, we might as well just be over it. You know what I'm saying? Our season's done. And then y'all end up going out here beating the Bears on Thursday night.
Justin Fields gonna have over 200 yards in the game for the first time in his career, bro. I don't put it past, bro.
But let me ask you, do you hope that y'all at this point? Do you just hope that y'all just lose the game?
What I hope right now is, honestly, Wentz cannot play 70% of his snaps if we lose this game. So Everything is predicated on this game. If we lose this game, not if Wentz loses, but if we lose this game, that pick that we gave to Indy can turn from a 3 to a 2 if Wentz plays over 70% of his snaps. I need Snyder to have the wherewithal to say, I cannot let that 2 get away from me. Yeah. If we lose this game and we start to go in the downturn, which we already are, but if we continue to do the downturn, you have to bench Wentz for the better good of your franchise in the future.
Do you think Rivera will lose his job? Do you think he get fired?
Oh, you are cleaning house if we get if we get 6 losses by week 7, you are cleaning house. Now, when do you do it? I do believe you do that as an off-season decision. Don't ruin the season for a lot of these players. Again, a lot of these players still have incentives in their contracts. They still need to play games. Still need to get yards. Your receivers still need to get yak. Don't change everything just now, because then what you're going to do is you're going to create a very run-heavy offense just trying to burn through games, and your receivers start losing money. Don't mess with those players' lives. But come January 8th, January 9th, when that regular season ends, I need you to clear the house like a dirty toilet. You need to flush it. You need to flush it, man.
Okay, this is definitely his last year, man. That whole and then we always talk. What about Dan Snyder? I mean, what are they gonna do with him? Isn't he? Okay.
Here's how you mess with Snyder, right? You can't, and that's the worst part about it. You're dealing with a guy who is a billionaire. He has a good amount of his assets are wrapped up in this team. Actually, he's making money off of you guys. He's making money off of Philly. He's making money off of New York. He's making money off of LA, both teams. Again, he is going to kick back from 31 other teams. How do you tell that man to get out, bro? He's not going to leave until he's done. And that's the worst part about this, is there's no end in sight. The only thing that can happen is that he gets lucky. That's the only thing that can happen. He gets lucky and he chooses the right head coach for once. And he chooses the right front office for once. Because it's not just the head coach, man. Like, the front office is garbage. There's been multiple field issues. There's been multiple stadium issues. There's been multiple fan issues. And Jason Wright, our team president, he's been trying to get back with the fan base. And to his credit, he's been doing a good job. And even he has fumbled the ball a couple of times. So it's like, yo, bro, you're just not choosing the right people, man. And you can't change that, man. You know how some people good with money, some people bad with money, and that's just that. I don't know why I don't apply to NFL owners, man. Some people can do it, some people can't, bro. But this ain't something you can get coached on. This ain't something you can just magically get better in. Either good or you not, bro. Snyder ain't good, man.
Yeah. But
he want to be Jerry so bad, bro.
Jerry is just a marketing genius. You know what I'm saying? As far as like
Godfather of the modern NFL, man.
He see, don't let Jerry fool you. He has a guy by the name of I forgot his name. There you go, quick. And shoot, man, what's that dude's name? I just got blank. You know what I'm talking about. I think. Dang, I can't even remember. Well, he's
in the front office.
Yeah, in the front office. Dang, I can't believe it.
I know you're talking about. I can't remember dude's name. I know you're talking about
though. The brother guy. He's making these, you know what I'm saying, real picks, you know, for the draft. Who to get, who to go ahead and scout out. Even with the bargain basement shopping we've been doing with certain players. Hey, he's good, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta go ahead and get him get him worked up, get him to produce a little bit. And, you'll make it work with him. So bring him on in for a cup of coffee. Stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones, he'll go ahead, take his information, say, okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get him. That's what Jerry Jones do, man. He's a marketing guy. He knows football, but he doesn't know talent. You know what I'm saying? He has old dude to do it for him. That's what, you know what I'm saying, Dan Snyder need to do. You know, he need to have somebody out there that knows football, that knows talent, that need to go out there, scout up and get what they need to get. But one thing I noticed about not Dan Snyder, but Ron Rivera. Ron Rivera, he's been, you know what I'm saying, dressed up to be a great coach. You know, we think about the 2015 Panthers when they went to the Super Bowl with Cam Newton. They had a good defense. Cam Newton had that, that magical year. You know, ever since then, it faded away. You know what I'm saying? So he comes to Washington, He still has that Super Bowl overall around him that he took, the Panthers to the Super Bowl. They could have won, and everybody respected him. Now, Panther fans knew who he was, you know what I'm saying? But of course, when you finally get to leave the Jake Bruce in the back seat, you ain't trying to hear it. You don't care. You know what I'm saying? Ron Rivera went to the Super Bowl. But one thing I noticed about Ron Rivera, this is one thing I've noticed, is last year, before we played, the first meeting we played last year, and Mike McCarthy guaranteed that win. You expect from your coach to feel the disrespect.
I remember that one. I remember that one so bad, bro. That shit
the dude was disrespected, and he did not even answer back to his locker room. He didn't say nothing. He just said, well, I didn't think it was a smart thing for him to say. Man, this is the time you need to clap back and have your locker room ready out there ready to feast. And they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? They did it. They came back. You know what I'm saying? They vote. But then to lose it and then go back to Dallas, and then you don't have nothing to answer back going to Dallas, like at the end, and then the fight that was going on, it's like I don't think the players are hearing him. You know what I'm saying? I believe they played well for him when he had cancer, Yeah. But after that, it like, oh, well, he ain't really getting too much out this guy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I sense from him. You got Jonathan Allen, that's the leader of the locker room. You know what I'm saying? He's getting frustrated to the point where I believe he really just want to go out and say, hey, I mean, look who we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You know,
man.
Look who we dealing with. Like, he ain't gonna, put nobody under the bus. But he like, hey, I mean, we got fellas to be.
He said that already. That's crazy. He said that week 5. You got families, bro. Like, yo, bro, I got a light bill. Okay, I got light bill. I got insurance. I got gas, bro. I got bills. My man came out to a reporter. I got bills. And can you be mad at him? No, but can you be mad at a player like that? Like, yo, bro, I got bills. I got incentives to make. Like, exactly. I ain't mad at you, but like the lights don't stay on for everybody, bro. Like, nah, like you got to pay that bill, and I get it. And it's just, I don't know when he lost the locker room, but it's clear that he's lost the locker room at this point. So I can tell you when it's very clear that the locker room is gone, and I respect what Carolina did in saying, "Hey, you've lost the locker room. It's apparent. I got to sever ties with you. Thank you very much for your time." Mm-hmm. Snyder just don't want to be wrong, bro. But it's okay to be wrong because everybody's wrong more than they're right. Everybody wrong more than the right, man. Jerry got a lot of picks that we can go back on and be like, "Yo, bro, that ain't work, bro." Like that.
Hey, now Jerry Jones did take 10 years to fire Jason Garrett.
Okay,
so, he took 10 years to fire Jason Garrett. So,
there you go.
We had to live with 8 and 8 for that's 10 years.
But with that, once y'all did that, all right, cool. So Garrett didn't work out. Thank you. I'm gonna get McCarthy. Really? I mean, dude wasn't working up in Green Bay. Hey, bro, don't worry around him, man. I'm gonna make sure his play callers and my play callers, we're gonna get it right. And look what's going on, bro. I mean, putting up decent.
Well,
I'll tell
you that about that. Now, the offense, our offensive coordinator, he ain't all that now. Mike McCarthy had, after that week 1 game, McCarthy had to take that playbook from him, like, hey, we got to commit to the run. And since then, we've been committing to the run. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Mike McCarthy got
about your OC. He a little how I put this, because I remember when he was playing. I remember he was playing. He's a tad too new age by thinking that you can abandon the run. You can't.
He want to throw.
Yeah, exactly. You can't abandon the run. You can change. You can optimize your team to be a throwing team, but you cannot abandon the run. Even Kansas City has one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Still got Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Matthew Stafford still got Cam Akers. Like, you know what I mean? like Joe Burrow still got Mixon. Like, you need a solid running back no matter where you at, bro. You can't abandon the run. And it feels like the Commanders have abandoned the run in all of our games, bro. Even the game against y'all, we was running decent, and then we said, nah, bro, have that man drop back 40 times. For what? For what?
That ain't the recipe right there, man. You got to rely on the running game.
I mean, you just can't drop back 40 times in the game and expect to win, bro. Like, I don't know where they do that at, but they ain't never done this in this NFL, bro.
Yo,
It's a reason why. It's a reason why y'all got a two-headed monster back there, man. There's a reason, because you know you got to run the ball. But hey, Cole, look, I ain't gonna keep it no longer, man. Thank you so much for coming by, man.
hey, keep your head up, brother. You know what I'm saying? Better days can't happen, bro.
Sure.
Better days can't happen. At least you can truly say that you're a diehard fan, bro.
Man, I'm waiting for my Ravens jersey to come in, man. I'm waiting for my Lamar jersey to come in, man. All right. But they done sent that thing to the USPS, boy. So you know I ain't gonna get that joke the next year. But that's all I'm waiting for, man. I ain't gonna give up, but it's just damn it's hard. But hey, Cole, where can they find you at, man?
Oh man, hey, y'all can find me on Cole's Cowboys on YouTube and Twitter. I appreciate having me on, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to slide in, see how you doing, bro.
Hey man, all good, man. All good, man. Hey, Cole, thank you very much, man. You be easy, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Yo, so that was Cole, y'all. Amazing dude. And again, Yam, thank you very much, man. Nah, hey, bro, it ain't bitching, bro. You just gotta you gotta get that out, man. I mean, again, it's just so hard watching other teams get better, learn from their mistakes, and really apply it. And you see it in the regular season. We are all season champs. One thing that Bruce Allen said before he was fired is that we're winning off the field. And the culture is damn good. But nobody talked a motherfucking thing about those win-loss columns, bruh. Because that's all that matters. You got people who know who the Kansas City Chiefs are. That got no motherfucking business wanting to go to Kansas City. That city dangerous. I went to Kansas City and locked my doors like a white woman, bro. That city dangerous. And yet people love the Kansas City jersey. They love the colors. They love Mahomes. People love Kelsey. All right. Juju over there. Juju on the beat. He over there. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he over there doing wonders. That's a small market. Putting up numbers with a solid coach. We in D.C., arguably the capital of the free world. I can't tell y'all how many times I might turn on the news and I'm talking about, I turn on CNN, they from D.C. And then I see these people at Le Diplomat. For y'all who don't know, man, that's a nice restaurant around here. But yeah, I see them out here. This area is beautiful. These people is beautiful. I love where I'm from. Again, my name is Thomas from Prince George's County, Maryland. Represent all day. I hate 301 by way of the 202. This is a beautiful area, beautiful people who do not deserve this debauchery of a situation. So you move out, go to PG, don't do nothing for the community in PG while you're there, by the way. That's why we got the worst state in the NFL, because they ain't done nothing over there for nobody. And yo, facts, stand up, man. 410, I see you, man. Be more all day. But yo, so you talking about you won't do nothing for the community in Prince George's County. You just stick a stadium in the middle of a neighborhood with some hardworking citizens and don't do nothing to revamp or revitalize the area. And then you consistently put a shit product out and you wondering why the fans mad and leaving in droves? And then as a coach, Rivera, you do nothing to address, hey, I understand the fans are frustrated. No, you just say, hey, I understand frustrated, I understand this, we're trying to get better, it takes time. Nah, bruh. You got 3 teams showing you that it don't take that amount of time. And they happen to be in your fucking division. Come on, yo. Come on. It's sickening, bro. It is fucking sickening. It is ridiculous. Even the Jets are above 500. That was done in 2 years. Come on. Tampa. That was done in like literally 2 years. Tampa played out the contract to Jameis Winston. Understand this wasn't good. This wasn't where they were going. Saw the opportunity to get Brady. They started preparing for Brady the season where he was playing for New England. They started doing that. Yo, I got an amazing person here, man. Awesomeness Sports coming on the stream. Awesomeness, what's going on, girl? How you feeling?
I'm feeling mad from last game, bro. Like, I started ranting. I said it was Ron Rivera. I said F Scott Turner, F freaking Ron Rivera and Carson Wentz. But then I kind of went back and said it's not really all Carson Wentz. Yes, it was his fault a little bit, but it was Ron Rivera. He had the play calling, so it was basically his fault.
Mm-hmm.
For doing that, and he's in the wrong. And then he threw Carson Wentz under the bus. I'm like, so this man literally said it take 3 to 5 years to, you know, win to get into the playoff Super Bowl and everything. And it's like it doesn't take that long, bro. Like, have you seen Dallas, the Cowboys, the Eagles, now even the freaking Giants, and now you see the Jets, the Chiefs. We're not doing anything. It's the same old thing. Either you get rid of Daniel Snyder now, so we can get rid of this curse too. On top of that, because keep hearing this offseason shit with him. It's annoying.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not a superstitious man by nature. I believe you create your own luck. And there's one thing I do believe in is that there is a curse on this franchise, bro. I mean, for goodness sakes, your fucking rookie receiver gets shot a week before. Like, come on, bro. Like, how does that happen? Like, how does that happen? He gets shot a week and a half before you start the season. Like, how does that happen? Your highly anticipated rookie. Again, it's just a debacle, bro. And again, like the fans stopped going. You still got some diehards there. Shouts out to rally captain, rally captain, tailgate Ted, Rio. Like, shouts out to them and they squads. Like, you still got a lot of hardcore fans that go awesome. This, like a lot of hardcore fans out here. But like, how long can that sustain, man? I mean, the hog farmers. Shouts out to them. They're doing great. I think they're great people. I mean, I see Chris on TV almost every weekend somehow. Shouts out to you, whoever you got to deal with that camera guy because he puts you on TV every time. But with that, like, even then, it's like, how long you gonna keep putting your good money at the bag, bro? Like, how long we gonna keep doing that, man? I mean, like, also, it's like, what is your take on the rest of the season? What do you have our record going now that you've seen the product for the first 5 weeks? What do you have our record being?
I want to say that, to be realistic, if our offense cannot do anything, I see us doing the 3 wins. That's about it, and 14 losses.
You 3 total? Okay, so that means 2 more for the season.
Yeah, if that does happen, but then my realistic one would probably be like at least 5. Because I feel like if that could be a real thing, I feel like we can have 5 wins. Even then, it's like hard to get it because our offensive line can't barely push it enough. Like Andrew Orwell, then you have freaking Turner. It's just hard, bro. I can't even digress. Like we couldn't kept freaking Eric Flowers. This man had a better chance, and he was really, really good, and we let him go because of some bull crap from the Panthers. It's just not good, bro. Sorry. It's not the Panthers. It's the Commanders. Either you rebuild it and get it done, or fans are just gonna keep doing the same. Keep just want you gone. That's all I gotta say. You just want Ron Rivera gone. I feel the pain. Shoot, it's hard. It's hard to be a fan.
Yeah, man. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's really hard for us to be fans right now, man. I mean, there's no clearing in sight. There's no getting better. It's just pain right now, bro. It's just pain being a fan, putting good money after bad, not seeing a winning product on the field. Again, excuse me, to their credit, they're actually having to try now.
Yeah.
And they have the gold member club and FedEx, and they invite fans out for different stuff. They had tier services, want to make season ticket holders feel special. but you're doing everything but getting the winning product on the field, man. And I can't
Period.
help, yeah, like, I can't help but feel like in another 5 years, it's just gonna be strictly Caps here, man. It's gonna
Mhm.
be Caps and Nats, bro, and we're not really gonna be the football town that we once were. I mean, even now when you go into DC, you're not really seeing Commander stuff. It's mostly Cap stuff in DC.
Oh yeah, pretty much. You're not even lying. Like I seen the
Yeah,
Capitals, the Nationals. I'm like, dang, the Capitals are just now like you see more Capitals fans than the other, just basically Commanders. Like I gotta tell you off the bat, every time I watch it on the TV, I'm like, yeah, I see less Commanders fans, even though there's just some, but it's just it's just it's just not good.
I know
The
it's not.
attendance is not good.
It's
But for
not.
the
But
Capitals, you see a whole lot of Capitals fans. I'm like, dang.
Capitals fans be sold out, bro. They got opening game coming up.
Yeah,
I
come
believe
on.
they start this week, right? So they start what,
Yeah,
tomorrow or Thursday?
tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, yeah. So they start tomorrow. Is it gonna be a home game tomorrow?
I think it should be versus the Bruins, so I think it should be. I don't know. I gotta check up on that. It probably
Okay.
is.
If it's if it's the home game tomorrow, DC's gonna be packed the fuck out. It's gonna be very
Mhm.
fun to be in DC tomorrow. I would applaud everybody who's in the DC area, head down to a DC ball tomorrow. If you want to see real sports and real action, real live, go see the Caps opening game. It's it's a sight to see. It's a sight for sore eyes for all DC fans, by the way, because just the amount of fandom for the Caps is there. So it's really cool to see that, and the fans out there.
Yep,
Um,
and at least they won the championship, unlike the Commanders for the last couple of years.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, last time we won was 90, 91.
Yeah, I,
It's just
I,
uh,
yeah.
I'm I'm
Yeah.
tired, but yeah, yo, awesomeness. Hey, where can they find you at before I let you go, man? What can they
Well,
find?
you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, man. Awesome Sports, same thing, man. And yeah, let's just hopefully this team can turn around before the season even ends. That's all I want to see.
Got you, got you. Hey, awesome. Thank you so much for stopping on by.
You're
Uh,
welcome, man.
we gotta
Always.
we gotta link up sometime soon. All right, y'all. It's just again that was the amazing awesome sports right there, y'all. Again, it's just getting harder and harder, and I keep saying that all show long because it really is, man. I don't I don't know how we're supposed to feel anymore. I don't know how we're supposed to continue to support. I don't know how you want us to spend our hard-earned money in this what looks to be upcoming recession on something that doesn't bring us joy. Hey y'all, I love y'all. I mean this. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world with it. Jesus Christ. I mean this. I had to start over again because that really sounded bad. I didn't want to offend y'all. Y'all could be anywhere in the world tonight. Y'all chose to be here with me. For that, I respect y'all. Thank y'all very much for your time. And if you have any comments or suggestions for how I can make the show better and more palatable for you and more comfortable for you, and just how I can reach a better audience, always feel free to give that feedback. I'm always here for y'all. I'm a man of the people. Please let me know what y'all want to see and what y'all want to hear. If y'all enjoyed the show tonight, please do me the honor of liking and subscribing to the page. Subscribe to the Twitter as well. It's going to be Big Moves Timeless. Subscribe to Hardcore Sports as well. Thank y'all so much for everything. It's your boy Big Moves Timeless. It has been my pleasure. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.